guys want to have a snack with me? I'm having some Doritos. Kona is standing just outside the door, like a creep. What are you doing? Yeah, you. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Quints. Quints is a 2000 Disney Channel original movie. It's directed by Bill Corcoran, cinematography by Michael Story, editing by Martin Nicholson, music by Michael Tavera, and it's written by Matthew Weissman and Gregory K. Pincus. Bill Corcoran is best known for The Black Stallion, Wise Guy, Dancing in the Dark, and A Brother's Promise, the Dan Jensen Story. Michael Story is best known for Regenesis, 9B, Captive Heart, the James Mink Story, and Blacklight. Martin Nicholson, Michael Tavera, and Gregory K. Pincus have covered in previous videos that we listed and linked in the description. Matthew Weissman is best known for The Hitchhiker, Commando, and Teen Wolf the movie and television series. The film stars Kimberly J. Brown, Daniel Roebuck, Elizabeth Moorhead, Shadia Simmons, Jake Epstein, Vince Carrazza, and James Call. Kimberly J. Brown plays Jamie and Shadia Simmons plays Zoe, and I've covered both of them in previous videos that we listed and linked in the description. Daniel Roebuck plays Jim, and he's best known for Final Destination, U.S. Marshals, The Fugitive, and Getting Grace. Elizabeth Moorhead plays Nancy, and is best known for Red Dwarf, Seinfeld, Sand Trap, and Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Jake Epstein plays Brad, and is best known for Mistletoe and Menorahs, Suits, Designated Survivor, and Degrassi: The Next Generation. Vince Carrazza plays Albert, and is best known for Bride of Chucky, Owning Mahoney, Cheetah Girls, and Sailor Moon. It was about halfway through this movie when he was speaking that I went, is that Darian from the original DIC Sailor Moon dub that I grew up watching? And it is. James Call plays Mr. Blackmer and is best known for Murdoch Mysteries, Suits, Salvation, and Schitt's Creek. Prepare for me to go on about this for a while because I was blown away by this movie. I think I I don't know what I was expecting. I have never seen Quints. This is one of the Disney Channel original movies I have never seen. There have been a few I've never heard of. This I had heard of, I just had never seen it. I never got around to seeing Quints when I was younger. It was never on when I was watching Disney Channel. I don't know, but this, first of all, talking straight to the camera or the voiceover is so big right now, especially to introduce the story, but this is very much carried throughout. She talks directly to the camera and carries us through the story heavily compared to some of the other ones that have been doing voiceovers and stuff like that. A lot of the time it's like they introduce the story via voiceover at the beginning or they talk directly to the camera a little bit. This is very involved. It is a huge factor of the film. And on top of that, they've really worked it into the camera work with the 360 shots where she'd it would freeze and then you'd see the 360 shot and she'd walk away from the scene to talk to us. That was amazing and very high tech, I feel like, for just a Disney Channel original movie. The acting caliber, Kimberly J. Brown wrecked my life. How do I say this? I ugly sobbed watching this movie. I have a picture. And this film legitimately destroyed me when Kimberly, she's good in Halloween Town. I think she's the reason I love Halloween Town so much because she carries the movie, makes it very believable. This was because she's a little bit older, she was able to, I can't even explain it, but the scene where her parents get the invitation for the Parent of the Year award and she sees what time the event is at, and it's at the same time as her art show, and just everything she's been feeling comes to the surface and she just breaks down. I was destroyed. I sobbed with her. I know that feeling. I know the feeling of trying to just handle everything and be it's okay. I understand that it's no one's fault in particular and I don't want to be selfish and I know that feeling so well. And I know the feeling of whatever has happened is a positive thing. You're okay, great. And then just the one thing that could take that one positive thing away, that sends you over the edge. I know that feeling so well. I sobbed with her. My throat hurt because I was trying not to ugly sob so I could continue watching the movie. And it just, I have a note in here that said I had so little notes on this film because I was so invested in watching it. Like, there were multiple times throughout the film that I was like, I should write a note down, because I was so invested in the story and the characters and what was happening. And Jamie, Kimberly J. Brown's Jamie? Is that incorrect? No, that's right. Jamie. So invested in Jamie. Like, it was so good. And I just was obsessed with the fact that, like, they didn't go a route where, like, she hates her siblings because they're taking attention away from her. I loved that it was directed in the right way, where it's like she's upset at the situation and at her parents, but she loves her siblings. Like, that was so moving to me, that she was the one that knew them the best as individuals, and that was so beautiful. And she didn't want the parents doing to them what they had been doing to her, even though, like, they love and support her, obviously. They're very wonderful parents. She felt very pressured into doing what they wanted to do, the plan, or whatever. And it was just, oh my god. This movie was very good. And it had no right. Like, it was like, it had no, this is what I mean, where, like, this isn't the highest quality decom, like, visual-wise, it felt very, like, television-y. You know, like, Phantom at the Megaplex, which was soon, that was, like, really high quality for some reason. Like, I don't know why that movie was so high quality, like, to look at. Like, not HD, but, like, 16:9, like, I was like, why is this, I'm confused. Where, like, Quints is still the 4:3, and it's still a little grainy and stuff like that, but it just goes to show you that the writing and the acting is what matters most when investing someone in a story, because I didn't care if it was a little grainy or a little blurry or whatever. Like, I was so invested in this story, and I am blown away. It was really good, and I highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus. I think if I ever rate the decoms, this is going to be very close to the top, if not the top. I mean, I think nostalgia is going to play a factor if I ever rank the decoms, and that'll help, but, like, I don't think I'll ever forget how I reacted to this movie as an adult, so I can imagine how much I would have loved this as a teen, or preteen, or whatever. Like, this was, or a child, because in 2000 I was a wee babe. 7, so, wow, that was so good. That's everything I have for Quints. If you can't tell, I really enjoyed this movie, so please go watch it. It's very good. Watch someone, like, actually hate this movie like, and not think that my opinion is good at all. I'm so sorry if you hate this movie, but I love it. And so my final rating is 8 babies. Yes, out of 10. Our total movie count is. Our cry count is. Parent death toll is still the same. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. Lots of stuff going on over on Patreon. We have a community post every day. It's pretty much trivia, so if you love trivia, get on over there. I do have a tier starting at just $1, so if you just are looking to throw me $1 a month, by all means, head on over there. Thank you so much. But we have tiers going all the way up. Lots of bonus stuff going on over there. Buy merch. Merch is awesome. Honestly, this got a castle on the back. What's not to like? Come on. It's cool. Go ahead and buy that. And yeah. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe. But I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you do. And don't be Albert about it. Or listen, the governor was kind of mean. But he came around, I guess. And so don't be Albert about it. The other side, the other side, the other side of me.